everyone, it's Donna with Crossstitch on the Hill. How are you today? The weather is awesome here. We're in the 70s and slight breeze, not very much, sun shining. Oh my goodness, it couldn't be prettier. Unless the leaves were all changed, which they're not. They're starting to change down here. I think in the mountains they're a little better off in the mountains, but this week I've been working on I've got 2 new starts, of course. See, I said I wasn't going to do that, but I did finish one. I have a finish. So I think that allows me to start 2. That's what I think. Anyhow, I started the one everybody voted on. Oh, come all ye faithful. It's, let me see, this one. I'm going to do the church. And it's going in really fast, so I'm thinking I'll do that one next. But these are really cute, and it's book number 81, the Prairie Schooler. It's Songs of the Season. And this is where I am. And I started it yesterday, among other things, so it's going in pretty fast. This morning I've been working on the tree. So I can't wait to get it going a little bit because I love Prairie Schooler. It's so pretty. So then I started Alistair, the dog. And it's by the Scarlet House. And I started it on 32 count. And you know I don't like using 2 threads, so I had bought some wool for this, and I didn't buy exactly the call for colors in it. So I switched some of them for the flower threads. But this is what I've got going right here. That's the back tail end of the dog. This is a rug. And it's going in pretty good. But the wool thread is not my favorite. I wouldn't buy it again because it's just, to me, it takes longer to do than doing 2 threads of DMC. It's just fiddly, and I had to get such a big needle to put through there, which is okay because it's 32 count, but it's not my favorite. The flower threads, I wish I had all the flower threads, but I didn't have them. I need to start buying some of the flower threads. I love them. They're easy to sew with. But they just have a dull sheen to them, which is okay here and there, but so not my favorite. But yes, my favorite to sew on, but the wool is definitely not my favorite. And also, I've been working on the Christmas Village. I got this one finished, and I changed the door. The door was supposed to be the light brown, like the front of the house, and to me, it was just too much brown. And since it was a different color than that one, I just thought, well, let's just change it up. So I made it the same color as the blue that's in the flag, which I think looks okay. And I put smoke out the chimneys, and that one didn't have any smoke, but I thought, well, that side of the house is going to be cold, so we need a little fire over there, so I put smoke over there. And then I've started this, I think it's a house, so I've started it. And I'm determined to get this one in because I like it. It's really pretty. But anything Prairie Schooler does is a hit in my book because I've not really seen any Prairie Schoolers that I didn't like. And I need to get some more, so. But I can't ever decide what I want to do next. I've got some. I'll show you some of what I have. I'll do a little parade of what patterns that I have that I haven't done yet. And then I've also been working on, I don't think I didn't bring my pattern over here, the Christmas parade. Getting my Santa. I got his other boot on and the fur on the bottom side of his jacket. I've got to put some trim around it. But I'm getting this filled in. He is so cute. I wish I had done his beard and his mustache out of the Whisper threads, but it's too late now, so it's in there. Done deal. But it's going to be cute. It really goes fast, so it shouldn't take that long to do some of the animals, right? Famous last words. And then also, here's my threads for the Christmas parade. I've been keeping them in here. This is what I'm using at the moment, so I can keep up with it. Then I finished As the Crow Flies. Yay me. I was so glad to get this one done. I really love it, but I was really glad when it was finished. And I have a key. I don't know where it came from. Actually, I don't know where it is right now. I've got one of these little skeleton keys, and I may put it somewhere on the frame. I just saw it, but I don't know where it is right now. So, hold please. Okay, I found my key. See, got my little skeleton key. So, I thought that would be cute to put on somewhere on the frame, maybe hanging down from a ribbon or something. I looked for some acorns out in the yard, but either they've not started falling yet, or it's not the year of the acorns, so we'll see. I've been trying to get some of my cross stitch finished. That doesn't have that far to go on them, and I want to get this. I feel like this could be a fast finish. So it's just one, well, maybe two more rows, but it's just the letters and one thread color. So how hard can that be? So I'm gonna see if I can't get this finished and out of my whip tote, because it's stuffed full. I can't even close the lid. So, and I know some of you probably have way more than me, but it drives me crazy because most of mine are so big, and I look at them and I think, oh my gosh, I'll never get that finished. So then I don't do it. So I should do sections at a time. You know, say I'm going to do a 3-inch square and get that finished, but I haven't. So, but I will, and I'm also going to get this one, and I don't have the cover page for it. It's Santa's Hike by Teresa Kogut. You know how heavy her stitching is, but nothing of hers is ever bad. I love her Santas. They always turn out so cute. So I really would like to get that one finished, and I'd actually forgotten about it. I need a couple of totes. I need a tote that says need to finish first, need to finish second, you know, give up on this, and that's what I need. So anyhow, and I am going to work on the Prairie Schooler. Oh, come on, you faithful, because I think it'll be really quick. So I need to get it done. I need to find the thread I used on the house on the other one I used. And I don't know what I'm thinking. It was whiskey, but I'm not sure. So I think I've got it written down in my app that's on this phone. So I'll have to look at it in a few. So, but I know I can get that out of the way pretty quick. And then I have As the Crow Flies again, but it's the Prairie Schooler one, and I love it, and I want to get it finished. So, but it won't be finished this fall. Or I mean, it may be finished late fall, but if it is, I'll hang it up. And I don't have that many finishes, but I've got them on a wall downstairs, and I've got a few up here, but on the wall downstairs, I'm trying to get them going up my stairs, which I'll show you a photo either in the beginning or at the end of my stairway. And that's my photos, and I've got everything mixed in, you know, stuff that's unrelated to a holiday, and then I've got Thanksgiving, I've got Christmas, and those are my two favorites. So I've just got it all mixed in, but the kids like to come and look at my wall and see what I've done. So that's where we're going, is up the stairs. So that's how it is right now. So I'll be back in just a minute. This is my stairwell wall. These are the cross stitch that I have finished at the moment and framed. Still not sure about that blue frame with the blue donkey. I don't know. But I've got backing on it, so it's probably a done deal. Well, my window is reflecting in that one. And there's another Teresa Kogat's. She's got the prettiest angels also. There's my Bethlehem. I love Bethlehem. And I thought that would be a time-consuming hard one, but it's not. It's actually a very easy one. Here's a Prairie Schooler. And there's my turkey. And there's my deer. And another Teresa Kogat. And that's probably about my favorite right there. And that's all I've got finished and framed right now. Thank you for stopping by. I've got my frame set up to do my ABCs. So I really want to get that one finished. I think that's the fastest one that I can get finished. And get it out of my tote, of my whips. So I'm glad y'all were here. And like, subscribe, and leave a comment, please. And what are you all working on now? I'm interested to know. I wish we could send pictures back and forth, but we can't do it in the comments. So, but is anybody else working on Prairie Schoolers? Let me know which one you're working on, because I want to get some more. I'd like to get by at least my favorites. I have most of them, so I need to go back through and see what else is in there that I can't live without. So thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.